So we're here for another book review, this time Crying in MART by Michelle Zauner. Um, uh, and I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. It was really more like 3.5 for me. We'll talk about why. I read this because a lot of people recommended it. It was, I don't tend to pick up popular books, but this one interested me. Obviously, I'm not Asian or Asian American, and I'm fortunate enough to still have both my parents. So on those levels, I didn't, wasn't like a one-to-one relation, but at the same time, I am an only child. I kind of am at an age where I'm starting to anticipate having to deal with the loss of one or both my parents, and what that's gonna feel like and look like. And my dad is colloquially Cajun. He's actually French Creole, but so we do have a rich food history in my family, and in my in that our culture on that side of my family. And so on those levels, I was able to kind of relate to this book. This book, if you don't know, is like kind of grief memoir slash culinary. I don't know how. So basically, Michelle, who is she's a singer, songwriter for a band called Japanese Breakfast. I'm not familiar with their music. I didn't go listen to any of it or anything, but she wrote this as kind of a reflection on losing her mother to cancer, and kind of dealing with her grief through connecting with the food. Her mother was Korean, and so like dealing with grief through cooking lots of Korean food and kind of engaging with that culture in a way she hadn't when she was younger. I guess, again, it's kind of hard to imagine being of two so diverse backgrounds that you feel like you don't belong anywhere, and you kind of like, as a kid, you just want to fit in, and then as you grow up, you kind of wish you had embraced the a little more of the other side of your culture. I mean, growing up, I was really close to my dad's side of the family, very proud to be, Cajun. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to explore more broadly. I found out that our family had like a Spanish side that founded New Iberia in Louisiana, which to me is amazing. And that my mom's family is from Scotland and Luxembourg, and it's all kind of in like Russia. So like I'm learning more. So like I do kind of get that, like obviously it's all very European, so that's like kind of less exciting maybe, or I don't know. Anyway, I liked this book. There were passages where I began to skim, though, I'll admit, when she started getting into detail about cooking the foods and stuff. I like Korean food, but I didn't need that much description of everything she bought and chopped and blended, and I feel like this book was very cathartic, probably for the author, which is a good thing. Maybe that was its purpose more than consumption by readers. Like sometimes you write and it's more for you than for anyone else, and there are definitely points where I kind of felt that way, where I was like, well, this is more for her than us. I'm kind of bummed that she didn't talk more about how her and her dad ended up, like where they landed, because I know throughout the book there's kind of this conflict of, well, when it's just me and dad, what's that going to mean? And that didn't get explored a whole lot after the fact. But overall, it's a good book. It was worth the read. Yeah, so I guess that is overall my summary. I don't think it's probably not everyone's cup of tea. It seems to be very well received, but I always like to go read some reviews after the fact to see where like different people feel about it. And some people felt kind of like me, where it was like this kind of went on for a bit more than it needed to. And yeah, I mean, it took me, even though it's not very long, it took me a long time to read because the content's really heavy, and I felt like I couldn't read more than a little at a time. I think I was reading maybe 10 to 15 pages at a go, because like it's dense, like with the emotions and the description and stuff. So that was kind of, yeah, so it's not a light read. Probably good for going into fall or winter. Wouldn't be like a beach read. Anyway, so that is my overall take on Crying in MART. I've got some manga lined up next, because if I don't read it, my daughter's gonna freak out. She's waiting her turn for it. It's Moriarty the Patriot, so I'm gonna get through. I've got the first 3. I'm gonna get through those real quick. And I finally do have The House in the Cerulean Sea. And again, like, I don't usually pick up really popular books, but this book has been recommended directly to me by friends who know me and are like, no, you really need to read it. So I am finally gonna pick that one up. Ghosts of Marshley Park, don't forget to go pre-order it. It's out October 19th. The Goodreads giveaway just ended, so some advanced copies will be going out to some readers. I may have some leftover advanced copies. If you're interested, drop me a note, and we'll see if I have any extras. I might be able to send out a few more. And another thing, I forget what it was. Oh no, there was one more housekeeping thing, but I forgot what it was. Okay, well, oh no, I have a TikTok now, Amanda_Innes, INNES. That's the name that Ghosts of Marshley Park is written under, by the way, if you're looking for it. So yeah, go follow me over there. Lots of much shorter videos. The full home office tour, now that the doors are all done, is on there. Me trying to answer sports trivia is on there. I know nothing about sports, so it's kind of ridiculous. And yeah, that's it. That's all the housekeeping. Okay, so until next time, hopefully it won't be another month before I'm able to do a video. These manga shouldn't take me too long to read, so I should have something about those up relatively soon. And until then, I'll see you when I see you on TikTok, maybe.